Good to have you back. It's Core Digest Extra on Core TV News. And we're looking at entrepreneurship, surviving in business. And today in the house we have an entrepreneur who shared his experience as an entrepreneur over the years. And of course, a policy analyst who's been telling us more about tax, what we need to know, and how we should get the right help to succeed in business. And this is the time where we open our phone lines for you to call in to ask your question or contribute. Of course, if you're thinking of starting your own business, this is the right platform to ask a question that we, the analysts on the show, will be willing to give answers to. And also, as we move on, Dr. Comer, now speaking of surviving in business, now let's even look at starting business in itself. You know, some people say they have a lot of money in their bank accounts and they don't have an idea of what to use the money for. Of course, they want ripple effect of that money. Now, how do you identify the right kind of business to invest in?
Thank you. Yes, you see, that is the reason why we always tell people to come over, meet a consultant. I realize that every Monday and Thursday in our company, we do invite people to come where we teach them, you have money, what kind of money do you have? And we give them options, the business they can invest into.
Doctor, let me cut you short. We have a caller now. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Suleiman calling from Kaduna State.
Okay, Suleiman from Kaduna. Go ahead.
I want to welcome your guest. I think people are doing a wonderful job.
Okay.
We appreciate your efforts in enlightening the generality of Nigerians on the clue on how to start business.
All right.
We're enjoying your programs on this side of the country.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Suleiman. Okay. All right. Thank you for that, Suleiman. So go ahead, Dr. Kono.
So when, like I said, on Monday and Thursday,
Wednesday and Thursdays, okay.
every week at the stadium on headquarters, we educate people. When you say you have some money in the bank or anywhere, then we want to tell you, even if you don't even have money in the bank, we do also help a lot of Nigerians to own their business, because, like I said earlier on, an average Nigerian want to work. You see, everybody want to work, and the jobs are not there.
Are not there. Okay, let's just pick this other column. Hello, good morning. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning. We can hear you.
Fine, please, I'd like to contribute.
All right, go ahead. And turn down the volume of your TV set. Thank you.
What is it?
Turn down the volume of your TV set.
Okay.
Have you done that? All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Hello, my name is Jackson.
Okay. Jackson from where?
So,
Where are you calling from?
I'd like to ask is about this entrepreneurship.
Yes. Jackson, where are you calling from?
From Lagos.
From Lagos. All right. Okay. So go ahead. I can hear you now. Jackson, I can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, Jackson. Go ahead.
Okay. I want to ask a question about telling you I'm an entrepreneur, but I don't have enough money to start my business, and it's been so hard in Nigeria. So what is the best way to go about this? I've been trying to get to some people. I'm a web developer. No money, nothing. It felt so hard for me. So how does it work very easy for these people on TV stations?
Okay. Thank you very much, Jackson. Your question will be answered. Okay.
You see, Mr. Jackson, see, I'm happy that you said this. That's exactly what I've been saying since. You see, there are so many people in this country who doesn't know what to do to take their business to the next level. Jackson, do you know that if people comes to you, people consult you, and you get them you create a website for them and their business, that website will push their business and all their goods and services to the market. People who didn't know that, Nigeria may not know that you're a young entrepreneur, you have good products or services to render, but they don't know. People like Jackson can help you. You consult Jackson, he open maybe a portal or a web page for you where you launch out your business to the public. Then the public will know that right here in Nigeria, what they are looking for from China, it's right in Nigeria. But you see, like I said, young entrepreneurs, they just feel like just having money. Like you said, they have money and they want to go into business. They don't know what kind of business to go into. Like I always say to people every station I go to, that look, You don't need to go to America. Oh, I'm tired of this country. This country is so bad. I hate this country. I gotta check out. Where are you checking out to? To America? Who made America what it is? A young entrepreneur like us. You want to go to Britain, you want to go to this country. Some people make this country what they are. We have all it takes. We, the young Nigerian, we can make this country a heaven for everybody to come in. People need to
get the right knowledge, like you say you do. Okay, let's just speak this caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Adams, calling from Jos.
Okay, Adams from Jos. All right, go ahead, Adams. We lost Adams. But Adams, you could call back. The number is still showing on your screen. And for all those who, okay, we have another caller here. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Hello. Hello, good morning. Okay, I can't hear you. Your name and where you're calling from. Your name is what? Oh. Okay, I think we're having a bit of network challenge. You could call us.
Hello.
Oh.
Yes, I said.
Okay. Oh, we lost that caller. Sorry about that. Simply dial the number back. I think it's network. Okay, we have another caller here. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Please turn down the volume of your TV sets.
Yes, I have done that.
Okay, so tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Apostle Prince, and I'm calling from Ghana.
Okay. Prince from Ghana.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Prince.
Yeah, I want to talk a little about the business in Nigeria,
Okay.
why it's not flourishing. I think the right laws have not been put in place. And a country thrives when you have the right laws in place. In Nigeria today, business is supposed to be doing well, but because there are no laws to sustain the business, that is why we are having problems. Now people can just hire some people and fire them without reason. Some can get expatriates. When the business starts doing well, they just, because they feel there's money coming in, they fire them. Why? Because there is no law. There's supposed to be a law that binds the business. And in a country, there are laws that bind. This is mining. This is the law that protects the mining industry. If it is agri, this is the law that protects the agri industry. In every department of the business, there are laws that guide, and it's national. So Nigeria today is having the problem because there are no stipulated laws that bind the industry in Nigeria. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for that. Okay, the policy analyst wants to say something.
Yes, just as what Prince said, it's not as if there is no law. It is, law is made for
Man.
It is we that we implement the law. And the core values of human life encompasses all.
Okay.
When we are talking of the people at the top, we should talk of the people below. The president will not come to your village or your town to put some things in place. The governor will not even do that. We are supposed to be, first of all, law-abiding. Then the people at the top, down up there, thank God for the new regime. I believe this new regime, they are trying to put a lot of things into shape. We are experiencing what we are experiencing now because of our decisions and indecisions.
Okay, let me cut you short. Let's speak this caller. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Ebere. I'm calling from Accra, Ghana.
Okay, Iberi from Accra, Ghana. Go ahead, Iberi.
Yeah, I'm enjoying your program, but I think last week there are some program you did, and you say you're going to raise the number of the person that you have legacy with. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the number. I'm sorry, I have someone starting a business in Nigeria because I come from a very poor background, but I'm trying to work into my own I want to ask them, can they address one to direct one, maybe for able to raise like a 500,000 of my own? Can I use it to start on to become somebody in future? Is it 5 or 10 to become like a big man or something like that on my own?
Yes.
That's what I want to ask them.
Okay.
Anyway, I would like to have their contact because if I come to Nigeria, I would love to meet them to follow their steps because it's through somebody you have to learn to be somebody.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Barry. We'll get back to you after the program. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, so you were saying something about laws. You said people should be law abiding. Now, the employees are the ones who. How can the employees make the employer law abiding? Because they talked about the fact that somebody hires you, and once he gets what he wants, he fires you at will. So you were saying people should be law abiding. Now, is it the employer or the employee who was at the mercy of being fired? How can he help his boss comply to doing the right thing?
Every businesses in the world have their own regulations. So even if you want to be fired, there will be a reason for it. There is a room and there is an avenue that you can access if you are unjustifiedly fired. And there is a protection law. It's because a lot of people don't know. You know, ignorance is most costly. That's the basic truth. That's why we have the unions. It's because of the fact that many workers are helpless.
But most private workers are not part of the unions.
Of course. It depends on the conditions of the employment. You know, that's just as we have said before, from the beginning, what is the foundation? Most workers are casual workers, end quote. And casual workers are, you know, they are casual, they are like contracts. When they call somebody a contract worker, is an indirect way of saying he's a casual, whether international, whether local.
So anything the employer does is
law. That person is not well protected. It's not well protected. A casual worker is not well protected. And many workers are like that.
And so what should they be doing as the next step? Okay, we'll take that. Hello, good morning. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Babatunde.
Okay, Babatunde from where?
From Lagos.
From Lagos. All right, go ahead, Tunde.
It's about what someone said about, like, you know, people use some, like, employees and they won't pay them. So the fact is, like, we need strong IT background for employment stuff, like all the stuff that we do in Nigeria here. We don't have a very strong employment maybe policy. The IT sector, like what Jackson said, he said he's a web developer, he hasn't seen job, all this kind of stuff. So we have what we want in Nigeria. But we need people to stand up and fight against this. So our biggest men I'm seeing on TV screen, the man in the white and the man in the other color, and you, that please, just find a way to help us in Nigeria. We are, but we need people that can stand for us because we are young. We don't know people, we don't know who. So we need people that know who to help us.
Okay.
Please, I want these men there, these two men to help us like we are your children because we are suffering.
Okay. Thank you, Tunde, for that. That was quite touching from Tunde.
Yeah, you see, like Mr. Latunde have been saying since, you see, we have laws. Mr. Jackson from Ghana said that we should put enabling laws. I want to tell you, Mr. Jackson and every other person, that we have so many laws in this country. Nigeria has not lacked laws at any time. We have so many policies, we have so many, whatever, in pages of newspapers, in their archives there. The problem is implementation, that he rightly said. And he was trying to say that, you know, it is not just the people leading, also the led, the followership. But I want to say this. It is the duty of, you know, the government to put these laws, to implement these laws. It is not we that will implement it. The implementation, the enforcement of this law is in the hand of somebody. I want to let you know that if we talk about casualization in this country, for years, last year, 2014, there was so much hue and cry about casualization. Government will come up and say, look, any company that is still operating, even in banks, there are so many casual. Where is the law?
Found them contract staff.
Yeah.
Let's just... Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Tell
Hello,
us
good
your...
morning.
Yes, I can hear you. Tell us...
I'm Bernard Owusu, calling from Ghana.
Oweji?
Owusu, calling from Ghana.
Owusi from Ghana. All right, go ahead, Owusi.
Yes, I've been enjoying your program.
Okay, thank
Good
you.
morning, good morning to your panelists.
Good morning.
What I want to say is that we as Africans, we should encourage ourselves to be patronizing our own goods. We realize that Ghanaians and then Nigerians and even those within the sub-Saharan Africa, we like patronizing goods from China and what have you. But Nigerians in particular are capable of doing what even the Chinese cannot do. Why don't we encourage ourselves to produce what is good for our own selves? Because I believe that since we are living within our own country and we know what our people want, we can reduce to suit the taste of our people. The Chinese and others are becoming great by virtue of our own money and our own resources. Why can't we encourage our people, give them that investable capital? You see that a Nigerian or a Ghanaian will go to a bank manager, and because he's not a white man, he will be denied a loan. But a Chinese man will come, and the little thing he will give him a very huge loan, and you see that within the next couple of years, he becomes successful. Why can't we encourage our own people, our own Nigerian brothers, our own Ghanaian brothers, and then those within the sub-Saharan Africa, so that we will become successful businessmen, and at least Africa will be a home for people to come. You see that now Africa is becoming a greener pasture for the Westerners. We are running to Africa for greener pasture.
Okay.
Now, we are going, living our own continent to go and suffer somewhere. Please, let us encourage our brothers that those who are entrepreneurial inclined will work very hard and then promote our continent. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Owusi. Okay.
Yeah, we thank you for your, observation, because I'm always in Ghana. I've been in Ghana for the past 20 years. I remember that when I go to a place like Prestige and all this area, they have gold. They have a lot of
Resources,
mineral resources on the ground. But you see, when you go there, 90% of the people, tapping these resources are foreigners. Thank God for the South Africans who have taken over, who are even doing well, but most of them are the foreigners. Now, not that the Ghanaians or the Africans have not had the expertise, but this to get these resources from the ground, from the soil, is capital intensive. And the banks, the Ghanaian banks, the Nigerian banks don't want to give these loans and financial facility to Nigerians or Ghanaians or Africans to tap this.
And they want to be paid tax when the business thrives?
You see, that's a big problem. But like I was saying, implementations of these laws and policies, they are still in the hand of those that lead or rule us.
Okay, you want to say something?
Well, the implementation, just as Dr. Komi has said, the government at the center have a lot to do. They have a way of making the law to be effective. That's the truth.
Mr. Gila, not only the government at the center, the government in the state, the local government,
that's what I'm saying,
they should make systems, they should build systems and allow the system to
work.
That's the basic thing. It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
All right, I want to round off this session now. Your final words to entrepreneurs out there.
Well, for our young entrepreneurs like I am too, I just want to believe that it will work one day. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. Never give up. I believe with the change in our country and our continent, sooner than you ever know, things will work. Just be strong and be determined. Okay, Mr. Ajila, on policy.
Well, people should realize that the government policies are made so that all of us can benefit. We have our own parts to contribute. Just do yours. Lagos State is moving because people did what they are supposed to do. And
Okay.
see the testimony.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kome and Mr. Olatunji Ajila. It was really nice having you on the program. And like you know, Dr. Kome is a friend of the house. So when we want to talk more business, he would be willing to come to tell us more and, of course, educate us. Now, he said something. The journey of 1,000 miles starts with a step. This next segment will be seeing someone who has actually started that journey, a very, very young entrepreneur, an embryo entrepreneur, you will say, but is really doing well in that particular field he is working it. So we'll be hearing his story and testimony to also inspire ourselves and becoming successful, and of course to be the big man that we want to be, ride the fine car and live the very comfortable life. So join us after this break and we'll be right back.
Is it what crazy or autocracy? Or what type of crazy is that? Except crazy.
News making the headlines.
Black Maria is to carry criminals, child looters that are in government today.
Sometimes it gets confrontational.
Slap you in the face. They don't put words into my mouth.
Whatever it is that will bring our military to disrepute, I say to hell
On
with it.
Core Digest,
I want to know why I should be believing them.
every weekday, we bring all of these together and take them to the court of public opinion,
Everybody have your right in Nigeria.
where you are the judge.
Every day, every hour, and every minute, news break in Nigeria. Things happen so fast, it's most times difficult to track and comprehend them. But that's what we do right here on Digi360. 2015, would you want to come back again?
It's like asking Jesus Christ if he knew he was going to die, will you want to come back as the savior of the world again?
We do not just help you track the stories, we break them down, explore all the angles, analyze the issues so that you can fully comprehend the stories and use them to make the right decisions.
This is what the people are saying.
You don't run a big economy with generator. They need to do more in terms of energy and power.
Many things to do for this Nigeria about lights, water, and new TT.
For Nigerians that are not gullible, we know that good laws have done nothing good for this country.
Buhari won the election convincingly.
Talk to our husband that you should keep promise about what you said, and because people are watching you, you know, another election is coming.
Because some people will stand for Yoruba land, will be strong man. We don't die.
This nation is moving forward. The best is going to take place.
The people giving voice to the voiceless.
Thank you so very much for joining us after the break. Now we've come to the segment when it has to do with taking the bull by the horn. You know, it's enough for us to get a lot of lectures on how to become an entrepreneur or get motivated to start our own business or read all the books in this world on how to start your own business. But it's that very important step of starting a business is what we're looking at this segment. And we have someone who took the bull by the horn and is currently dragging the bone as we speak, and we're looking at starting a business, the road to success. And we have a very young gentleman in the studio. His name is James Samuel, who is into customizing t-shirt. And you know, it's very interesting that he learned this while he was serving as a youth corps member. In fact, it's not yet done, but he's started his business and is making this money. So I want to hear from James Samuel how it is to start a business at a very young age, and of course, what is the business world like for you?
Okay, actually, it's not actually easy as it is, because I started with 20,000 naira. That was the alawi that came in. So what I learned in camp was the manual way of printing, customizing. So I had to save up some part of the alawi for some months. Then I had to buy the machine that I'm using now presently on printing. And it's not actually easy getting customers, telling them like customize on t-shirts, and sometimes when you tell them that the price is this amount, they tell you that they can't pay the exact amount, they can pay lesser ones. So there are like few challenges I face. And again, the location where I stay is actually far from everywhere. I stay at Badagry.
Okay, it's far from everywhere.
It's far from everywhere. It's like traveling to another place. Because sometimes when people call me from Calabar, Abuja, so they don't customize t-shirts, and when you tell them the price is, okay, the price is 3,500 or 4,000, and transportation fee is like 1,500 or 2,000. Tell you that you can't pay and stuff like that. So it's a challenge that face while.
Wow. And so you said you were motivated right on camp. Aside from getting the training, do you have a certain mentor that you speak with while you do your business?
Yes, the particular guy that trained me actually my actual mentor.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so for you, what has been the driving force for you? Of course, you said that sometimes clients can't afford. What has kept you in the business up to today?
Actually, it's not easy. I'm trying to become a man and trying to become independent. Momsy and my dad are indirectly throwing me aside. That, okay, you have to start up your own business. You have to be a man and stuff like that. After NYSC, I'm going to complete NYSC next week, and by God's grace, I should be able to make up my own money and live like a man.
And live like a man. What did you study in school?
Mass communication.
Mass comm. And so, what's the relation between mass communication and printing and designing?
The relationship there is communicating. Like I'm customizing a t-shirt and write something, this is not me or something. You're actually communicating to people, telling them that this is what I'm wearing and stuff like that. So that was the relationship.
All right. Now, if you were to more like motivate some other budding entrepreneurs like you, what would be your message to them? Of course, with the little you've experienced in the business world, what would be your message to them?
Okay, the thing is that you just have to focus and you have to be patient. It's not every time the money come, like, it's not every day. You see, sometimes I might not work for like a month, or probably next month I'll see a very bigger job, then that's how it is. You just have to be patient, believe in yourself, and everything is going to work out fine. That's how it is.
Now, in your client relationship, have you had clients who would not want to pay you? How did you overcome that challenge? Of course, because I want to be, do you have a legal practitioner who is advising you, like the policy analyst? No. So you don't have a lawyer who will sign an MOU for you and all of that. So what's your client relations like? Have you had clients who wouldn't want to pay you? What did you do? Something like that.
Well, thank God I've actually met good clients. They always want to pay.
Okay.
Yeah.
They always want to pay.
They always want to pay.
Okay.
Like before they start the business, there'll be a deposit. You deposit certain amount to my account. Then I start the work, and after doing the work, and collect it.
Okay, so for your kind of work, where's your target market? How do you source for your clients?
Okay, my target markets are people in school, universities, and probably fashion people, like schools, parties, events, and stuff like that. I'm trying to go with people, the banks as well.
So you could customize for banks as well?
Yes.
Oh, really? That's quite big.
I
so
can also customize for you too.
Oh, I would love that, really. I would really love that. And so, where are you hoping to take your business to? Are you just going to stop at this level? How far do you want to see your business?
No, I'm not stopping at this level. I'm actually trying to turn it to a clothing line, like Adidas and others like that. Probably it will be on concept wears. It will be t-shirts, not just round neck t-shirts, but other kind of wears that people can wear. Then it's going to be like a well-known brand in Nigeria, West Africa, and stuff like that.
Okay, that's quite cool. Now, do you agree to the fact that it's difficult to start a business in Nigeria?
It's not really difficult. The thing is that when I started this business actually this year, what I said to myself was, I will do what my friends can do, but won't do. It's actually easy because most times you just use like 10,000 and start a business and stuff. Okay, the only discouragement we have is people are not turning up. I have a friend. He said he wants to start up soap making. So he said, okay, when he started, the people were saying you can't sell the soap for 50, you can't sell it for 500 naira. Like you have to sell it for 100 naira because people are selling 100 naira, and the guy got discouraged and said he's not doing soap again. And I told him that that's how it is. People actually discourage you. When I started, people were telling me that, how do you customize a t-shirt for this certain amount and stuff? Then I tell them that it's quality. Quality is different from quantity, exactly. So I told them that this is the price I want to do and stuff like. It's not actually easy to go.
And so you said you started with 20,000 naira.
Yes.
Have you sourced for loan at any point, probably to build your business?
No,
What?
no.
Okay, you're cool with your savings, and
Yes, exactly.
do you hope to source for loans in the nearest future, or you just build your business with what you have?
Build my business with what I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you, because of course you would need a lot of money to really push to that Adidas level you're looking at. So you're not looking at sourcing for any loan for now.
No, at all.
Okay. So how's the support you get from your parents? What has it been like? Of course, are they saying, we sent you to study mass comm. What are you doing now? You wanted to become a journalist. Why are you doing this? So what reaction have you been getting?
Well, I'm not sure if my mom is watching this. Watching is going to. Mom always tell me that, Sam, I want you to work in the office. And I tell her, Mommy, why is it every time office now? Why is it always office? My dad will say, I don't mind your mom, Jerry. Why is he saying office? I want to become an office person. And the thing is that both of them are both business people. They don't work in office. But he just want us, the children, to work in the office. And I don't know why it's like that. I'm actually enjoying it like this. Go to anywhere I want to go to. I don't put on tie. And according to my sister, you're tying your destiny or something like that. So
Okay.
I don't actually put on tie like others and something. I actually enjoy it like free like that. So mom see, sometimes she encourages, sometimes she tell you that, sometimes I don't know. But my dad is always saying, don't worry, just everything's going to work out fine. And my sister, my brother, my friends, they always encourage us.
So you are looking at doing this full time. What happens to mass comm?
Mass comm. It's still the same thing. I'm still communicating.
But in a different way.
Yeah.
Okay. And so how many people do you hope to employ in the future as a designer, upcoming designer?
Well, as many as possible. Actually, I have one that is actually working with me right now.
Okay.
So I hope to employ as many as possible. Many.
And so how has it been managing an employee? Because of course he's one of your employees, so paying his salary and all that, how have you been coping?
It's not really salary like that. Sometimes, like, if we have gained so much in a month, or I can say, okay, guy, take this money and just use to, like, take care of yourself and stuff like that. So that's how it is.
Have you registered your business?
Yes, I have.
You've done that, okay. So I think you should maybe get a legal advisor to, probably, so that you don't fall into any unnecessary trap. You know, like the analyst said, it's important to sign the memorandum of understanding with any of your clients. So any final words from you before we round off the show?
Final words. As an entrepreneur, I believe you have to be focused, and you have to be ready to take risk, because entrepreneurship is all about risk. You do not take risk, you can't be an entrepreneur. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you gain. Glory be to God. But as an entrepreneur, you have to take risk.
Risk.
Yeah.
Let me just ask you one thing. How do you manage your finances? Because usually for young entrepreneurs, when there's money, you know, they want to buy the latest shoe, the latest this, that. How do you manage your finances with the little that you make?
Well, I manage it because it's small ones that come. Sometimes we spend more than the amount. Sometimes, sometimes when the money is coming little by little, you do work of 3,000 today, and probably you want to buy something, or probably a shirt or something like that. You just spend it and spend like half of the money. Then sometimes you lose, so that's how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're looking forward to seeing it come true.
Yes.
You won't stop until you get there.
By God's grace.
Thank you so very much, James Samuel. It was really nice speaking with you. So I hope to patronize you in the nearest future. Yeah. Of course. All right, we want to call it a day on the program today. And of course, we didn't just give you the raw knowledge, but of course, you had a young entrepreneur himself who learned a trade while he was serving and now is making money for himself. He's actually independent on his own. Well, it's important that we don't just listen to all of this, but take the next step to doing that thing that would turn your whole life around. My name is Omotayo Ado. Thank you so very much for joining us on the show today. Till I come your way next time, stop. Don't stop believing in your dream. Of course, I hope to see you at the very top. Have a nice weekend.
Is it wallocracy or autocracy? Or what type of crazy is that? Except crazy.
News making the headlines.
Black Maria is to carry criminals, treasure looters that are in government today.
Sometimes it gets confrontational.
Slap you in the face. Excuse me, don't put words into my mouth. Whatever it is that will bring our military to disrepute, I said to hell
On Core Digest,
I want to know why I should be believing them.
every weekday, we bring all of these together and take them to the court of public opinion.
Everybody have a right in Nigeria.
Where you are the judge.